It's that time of the year again, back to school season. For the past 4-ish months, I've been trying to get this idea to come to life, and now I can finally say that I built my sister the perfect back to school PC for her senior year in high school. She's been complaining forever now, when we played games together weekly last year, that the USB ports of her PC were breaking. I even visited one time and saw that she was getting 2 FPS when she was rendering her 3D creations or when she was doing art. 2. Her current PC is very old. I built it when she was 10. That's sort of weird to think about. What the heck was I thinking she was going to use a PC for at 10? I actually built her current PC when I visited her during my sophomore year of college. I haven't lived at home since I left, so Discord and gaming was one of the ways that we stayed in touch. We played Stardew Valley, Terraria, Mabinogi, and some other MMORPGs and Steam games too. And the parts for her current PC are shown right here. It's a lot of old stuff, I know. So this thing needs an upgrade, like desperately needs an upgrade. She can't even connect anything into the aux ports. No headsets, no speakers. She has to Discord me through her iPad. It's that bad. So I contacted a bunch of people and here we are.
Hello, I'm here at Microcenter and today I'm going to be building my sister a computer. That's right, not a keyboard, a computer. This video is also sponsored by Microcenter. Thank you to them for helping me make this video possible.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
I might say it.
I'm switch and click. I'm on the screen right now actually. I want to build my sister a PC,
Absolutely.
But I've only built a few PCs in my life, so I'm gonna need some help.
For sure. So I've got a couple more PCs than you do.
Let's walk. Come along for the ride. I'm gonna go for i7.
Yeah, the 12700K.
It's better than 5,
Yeah.
right? And that's what I'm gonna go
For sure.
And what does the K denote there?
So the K means that the CPU is unlocked, so you can overclock it, and then it comes with a slight factory overclock.
That's what I'm going for. Motherboards.
Right,
We've got like a kabillion.
Yeah, we got a few of them. There's quite a few. For you though, the selection is made a little bit smaller, as you are going with 12th gen Intel. So we have a couple different ones for you to choose from. This one, yeah.
Yes.
Super cool box, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get to carry it. Nice.
Yeah.
Taking this with me.
For sure. So next up is storage. Based on what we talked about earlier, I saw that you had a ton of storages that you were looking for, just to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
There are a couple different types of storage. So we have the 2.5-inch ones, we have the NVMe ones up here at the top.
I've heard those are good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get my sister the good stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get you a 980 SSD here for $100.
Yeah.
And then I usually like to mix storage
With
so
like the 2 and 2.
Yeah, the 2.5 ones.
Yeah, I like
so like
that.
the 830 Pros or like the MX500 out here.
Yeah. We're getting the fast stuff.
So memory is here. You have a lot of choices in memory.
We need RGB. That's like #1 priority.
Okay, fair enough.
RGB.
So we can get you in order to match. Because the aesthetic was white.
White,
if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken, right?
white,
Yeah. So
white.
in order to match the aesthetic, we can go for these Team Force ones here.
Oh yeah.
These guys. So the white
Take a
ones here are white with RGB on top, and you can set that RGB to whatever you want. So those are super good. And then
I
we
like
could do,
RGB is yes.
So fair.
Gotta play.
Depending on what you're doing. So graphics cards are here.
I'm surprised to see all this stock.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. Actually, we have stock of them not only here, but top stocked all around the store. They're everywhere.
Wow.
You can see them.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, so we'll snag you one of those.
Snag me one of that.
For sure.
It looks awesome. Yeah, it's Microcenter. Microcenter's got everything.
Right. So we have a ton of really good selections here. And then we have our in-house brand, which is the PowerSpec brand, which I usually recommend because they keep the prices really low. Back here we got cases. We got quite a few cases to choose from. Again,
so many.
Big selection. My favorite brand to go with though is the Lee & Lee ones.
Do they make cable management easy?
Yes, they do.
Okay, because
so
I need help.
a ton of cable management features. We get to walk back here. So yeah, cable management is one of those things where it just takes a ton of time to get used to it, and constantly doing it makes it significantly easier, right?
Okay,
so the 215 at $100 is a very, very good case. It is functionally almost exactly the same as a LAN Cool 2. There are some big differences though. As you can see here, you got 3 RGB fans in the front of this guy.
Oh, those
here,
are RGB.
Yeah. So here you have 2 really big RGB fans. And the great thing about that is that they can move a lot of air still, but they are a little quieter because they don't have to go as fast, right?
Okay.
So those are really, really good at $100. Yeah.
I like. Does it have the glass on the side?
Yeah. So almost all the cases we have, they have the glass on the side, and then this one, a feature that I think trumps the LAN Cool 2. A lot of people would disagree, but I think it's a little bit better. Is that on the cable management side, instead of it being glass where you can see through it, it's actually metal, so you can't.
Okay.
Right? Which is pretty good.
We don't need people to see the bird's nest that's gonna happen.
Right. Yeah. Because it's very common for you to get people to just be like, all right, we've built a computer. Let me just. So coolers, we got a bunch of air coolers here. Right? There are a lot of really good air coolers from a lot of good companies. Right?
Yeah.
I've been saying that on repeat.
Noctua is like
Noctua is
one.
a really, really good company. Yeah.
The hardware is done.
Right. Should just about wrap us up.
I think so too.
Everything.
Yeah.
So I have a list for you here. So this is your new list of all your parts. I will switch out that memory for you real quick, and then that's your list made there. Yeah. So we price matched it for you.
What a steal!
Yeah.
Everything was a steal. Even the case, only $100. Wow.
It's so cool that I can go to one store, pick everything up, get help if I need it, and go home and start building right away.
So what I have.
Microcenter's selection is top notch. There's so many brands, so many generations of everything, and all the newest things too.
I can't reach it. I think this is the one. It looks very nice. Prime.
Now I haven't built many PCs in my life, and cable management has always been pretty bad. My last PC is basically a bird's nest on the inside, and no one wants to look at that. But for her, I'm willing to go the extra mile. It's gotta look good as well as perform good.
Now to spend the next 48 hours building a PC.
Microcenter's got an amazing deal for new customers. Get $100 off one of their best-selling 3D printers, the Creality Ender 3 Pro 3D printer. If you've ever wanted to explore the hobby of 3D design or just printing random stuff off the internet, this is the perfect opportunity. Check out the link in the description to get that coupon.
Back from Microcenter, I've got all the PC parts here, and now it's time to start building! Where's my knife? No, really, where's my knife? Everything's so high up. Wow, look at it, it's so cool. Big fans, wire management, so white. And this button. First, I have to touch metal. Ooh, a sticker. This looks cool. I'm gonna put it on the case right here. Just kidding, that looks ugly. Touch metal, touch motherboard. Nowadays, it comes with the I/O plate installed on. Safe? Woo. This PC comes from 2022, this year. Her old PC comes from 2014, which is 8 years ago. Okay, so I took apart both sides. Okay, it's going in. And the first screw is going in. I'm just looking for holes. Well, this is easier than I thought it would be.
Oh, you need to do the cooler first.
Ah, shoot. And I'm taking off all the screws. i7-12700K, 12th gen Intel CPU. I hope this comes with thermal paste.
Part of me really wished that I took advantage of Microcenter's assembly service. Isaiah, the person who helps me pick out the parts, said he can build a PC in an hour and a half. It took me 3 days, and I wanted to finish the PC on time, so I decided to troubleshoot all the things off camera. I even used cable combs, and I didn't even know these existed until now. There are so many other things I didn't know existed until this build. Power supply cable extensions in the color of your choice, pre-applied thermal paste on the CPU cooler, cases with cable management stuff, pre-installed I/O plates. It's so convenient. Despite all this, it still took forever to build the PC. I was a definite noob and I read all the manuals, like 3 times. I still stumbled upon one error and I didn't understand what it meant I mean, my PC didn't even beep at me when I posted. It turns out motherboards nowadays just don't have these beeps anymore, and they just display it as little lights. And it said VGA, so my graphics card wasn't seated properly. I fixed it, and then it worked out nicely. The thing is beautiful. Probably the most beautiful PC I've ever built. The amount of RGB in this one surpasses all those that came before it. So the total cost of this build was $2,000. That was my budget. It helps that Microcenter does price matching, so I could stay under my budget. They've saved me $20 to $30 on the graphics card, and it's gonna last forever, probably a decade. And honestly, it's better than my current PC. I went for white because it's a modern look. It stands out. I hope she'll take it to college and all her friends will be jealous. Not really, but the parts are in a list in the description, and it is a huge upgrade. So check out Microcenter and all their locations using the link down below if you are interested in building your own PC and you don't know how to get started, or you just want to go to one store to pick up all your parts. Their PC builder tool is amazing. And without actually going to the store, I could have built an entire list and then just went there and picked it up. They also have a Stream Studio builder now, and I wonder if she'll get into content creation someday. Now all three of us siblings have got modern PCs to game on and do work and create stuff. I'm excited to see what she does. Eventually I'll upgrade the whole setup, but she doesn't like wasting things that still work just fine, so the modern mouse and keyboard can stay. And the scariest part is that I have to ship it across the country. But I have everything I need to keep it protected, so safe travels, PC.
Fancy. Can play Fortnite on these.
Yeah.
And Minecraft.